Have you ever asked yourself the question, what would happen if I combined the world map of Super Mario Bros. 3 with the side-scrolling gameplay of Mega Man, Zelda, and the bouncing mechanic from DuckTales? Well, the answer is Shovel Knight, obviously, a new game for the Wii U, 3DS, and PC that is Kickstarter born and bred. Made by Yacht Club Games, Shovel Knight takes all the best ideas from our favorite classic titles and throws them all into one, thereby creating an absolute masterpiece. It's really been a long time since I played a game and was simply blown away by it. Shovel Knight has easily earned my Game of the Year, aside from Mario Kart 8, of course. Despite being a game that is filled to the brim with non-stop action, the story actually digs a little deeper than you would think. You play as Shovel Knight, and as his name suggests, you wield a shovel. You are on a quest to rescue your beloved companion, Shield Knight, from the Tower of Fate. Shield Knight was sealed away by a cursed amulet and never to be seen again. Having lost his companion, Shield Knight gives up on adventuring and goes into hiding. Whilst he hides away, an evil enchantress rises to power and curses the land. You are on an epic journey to return to the Tower of Fate and retrieve what you once lost, your companion, Shield Knight. And while doing so, you will have to face the Order of No Quarter, who are 8 knights that try to impede you on your travels. As mentioned earlier, it borrows the world map from Mario 3, having paths that unlock as you progress through areas of the game, as well as roaming bosses and treasure hunting opportunities. The money you get along the way can be used to upgrade your shovel, armor, magic meter, and relics, which are pretty much just magic. Surely everyone will have a different playstyle, even if your name isn't Shirley. Me, I prefer the fire magic and the silver armor. I have a more run and gun personality when it comes to games, so I always try to get right up in the boss's face and do as much damage as possible. Speaking of bosses, they're actually quite challenging. While dying a few times, you'll find yourself conjuring up a strategy to defeat any given foe that stands in your way. When you do die though, you will lose your money, so I highly suggest you go after it to give yourself the aforementioned upgrades. As far as the controls go, I can say they were about 98% perfect. They allowed for spot-on precision platforming when needed, and I could always accurately time that one last hit I needed on a boss. However, I did find myself accidentally digging in the ground when I didn't want to, or using a magic spell when all I really wanted to do was just hit an enemy while jumping. Perhaps it's my fault, but it's something that you need to be aware of when you play. However, when you do die during a stage, it is really on your own merit. I never really found the game cheating me, per se. You have to really learn every nuance of a stage to stay alive, though. It is challenging, but really fun and really rewarding. How about the music? Well, just take a listen. It's everything you could want from an 8-bit game. Catchy bass lines, and awesome melodies that will have songs stuck in your head even after you've completed your adventure. Shovel Knight is a game that would have easily changed the way we play if it were released in the NES era. It is a complete classic of a game, in a sense that if someone woke up from being in a 27-year coma and really only have played NES games before, they would feel right at home. But that's not to say that you modern gamers out there couldn't appreciate it either. Earlier this year, I reviewed Aben Hawkins in the 1001 Spikes and said that it was easily the retro throwback hit of the summer. Well, I was simply mistaken having not played this game yet. Shovel Knight is an absolutely perfect game in every sense. You don't have to dig too deep to realize that this game is a pure and total gem. I give Shovel Knight a 10 out of 10.